Hi, my name is Bella, and today I'm going to be talking about the Armenian Genocide. What was it? The campaign and mass killing of the Armenians of the Ottoman Empire. It happened during World War I and lasted from 1915 to 1923. A lot of controversy surrounds the Armenian Genocide. The Armenians say that this was a deliberate attempt to destroy the Armenian people, therefore making it a genocide. But the Turkish government refuses to recognize it as a genocide, saying that there was no official policy of extermination implemented against Armenians as a group. These persecutions continued until 1923, when the Ottoman Empire ceased to exist and was replaced by the Republic of Turkey. The Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire was ruled by Turks who had conquered many lands extending across West Asia, North Africa, and Southeast Europe. The government was centered in Istanbul and was headed by a sultan who was granted absolute power. The Turks practiced Islam, while the Armenians were a Christian minority. The Armenians lived as second-class citizens and were subject to many legal restrictions which denied them normal safeguards. Neither their lives or their properties were guaranteed security. The decline. By the 19th century, the empire was in serious decline. It had been reduced in size and by 1914 had lost virtually all its lands in Europe and Africa. This decline created serious political and economic pressures. In response to the crisis in the Ottoman Empire, a new political group called the Young Turks seized power. When World War I broke out, the Ottoman Empire formed part of the Triple Alliance with the other Central Powers, Germany and Austria. Deportation of the Armenians. The Ottoman army used the occasion of war to wage a campaign of massacre against the civilian Armenian population. These measures were part of the genocidal program that was secretly adopted by the Committee of Union and Progress and was implemented under the cover of war. Through the spring and summer of 1915, the Armenian population was deported from their homes. These deportations were disguised as a resettlement program, but the brutal treatment of the deportees, most of whom were forced to walk to their destinations, made it very apparent that these deportations were intended as death marches. Tens of thousands of men, women, and children were all driven from their homes towards the Syrian desert. Deportees were denied food and water and were continuously brutalized and forced to work to death. The survivors who reached Syria were collected and sent to numerous concentration camps. The aftermath. It is estimated that nearly 1.5 million Armenians perished at the hands of the Ottoman and Turkish military. In the process, the population of historic Armenia was wiped off the map. The ancient people which had inhabited the Armenian highlands for 3,000 years lost their homelands and were forced into exile. And these are my citations.